From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jade Matornelas.
And I'm Mikey Tonko. The city of Las Cruces wants to update the downtown master plan. The community is invited to participate in public meetings October 20th through the 24th. Community Development Director Chris Favors says the meetings are to make sure the downtown reflects the needs and character of Las Cruces. The 2025 update will focus on connections with surroundings, neighborhoods, and integrating lessons learned since efforts began in 2016. New Mexico is 5th in the country for the number of job openings. The New Mexico rate is 16% higher than the national average. West Virginia tops all the states with a job opening rate of 6%, significantly higher than the 4.4% national average. The national job opening rate stands at 4.4%, equal to about 7.4 million available positions. But the picture varies widely from state to state, showing how uneven employment opportunities are across America.
Well, Mikey, we got caught earlier in the rain.
Yeah, we did, and all we needed was a pina colada to top it all off.
What can you tell us about that weather, Raven?
Well, let's take a look first at our current conditions outside of the KRWG building here on campus at NMSU. We are going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover in all directions again. If you want to go out, there's a little bit of daylight left. The sunset will start at 6:42 p.m. where there will be completely no sun. So if you want to go out before then, I advise you do that. And there is a bit of a breeze, so just be aware of that. But let's take a look at the numbers. We have mostly cloudy skies with our temperature is 79 degrees right now. We have some winds coming in from the southeast at 10 miles per hour. Meanwhile, our humidity is at 44%, 55 degrees for our dew point, and 30.21 inches for our barometer. Today we had a high of 82, an average of 76, and a low of 63. Our record high in 1979 was at 93 degrees, and our low was at 32 in 1976. Today we have 0 inches of precipitation. However, the yearly rainfall is at 8.51 inches. Now let's take it back to Mikey and Jade.
Stay tuned. Raven will be back with your national weather forecast.
But first, Las Cruces Cancer Warriors are teaming up with Memorial Medical Hospital to provide more than just treatment for cancer patients. More on that when News 22 continues.
KRWG-TV's public file is available at 2915 McPhee Circle in Milton Hall, Room 117 on the campus of New Mexico State University. Regular business hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. weekdays. You can also view the file online at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
Midwestern flair meets mouth-watering flavor.
Welcome to St. Louis, where the music is blue and the barbecue is always red hot.
Join Stephen Reichland for bold new dishes and big-name guests.
Don't miss an all-new season of Project Fire.
Friday at 2 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
The news comes at you so fast that sometimes you miss stories that impact you. Enter KRWG's Friday News Wrap. Explore exclusive content, in-depth news, deeper dives into stories, and so much more. Get it delivered to your email by subscribing free at krwg.org. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Wednesday.
Where news matters. The Las Cruces Cancer Warriors are teaming up with Memorial Medical Hospital to provide more than just treatment for cancer patients.
That's right. They're offering a yoga class designed for healing, building strength, and creating community. News 22's Diego Gallegos visited the class and has the story.
I don't mean like take your time. When we're folding.
Kendra Johnson was diagnosed with cancer 8 years ago. Among other things, she could not go to her yoga class, but through her battle, she found a way to help others.
But after my treatment and radiation, I was not able to practice. I had lost range of motion. It was really discouraging to me. And I had always just said, I wish there was yoga at the Cancer Center.
She soon got her yoga certificate, and after collaborating with a colleague, brought a proposal to the hospital. The class was a success.
The benefits of yoga are definitely two things. Specifically for older people like myself, balance and flexibility.
Bill Einig is a former doctor at Memorial Medical Center. He met Kendra at a local yoga studio and joined the class. A benefit he says is not just physical, but mental as well.
When we're most of us diagnosed with cancer, we feel that our bodies are our enemy now, and it's trying to kill us. Yoga is a way to get your body back on your side. To me, personally anyway, cancer has been a very good learning experience to learn to have gratitude.
The class starts with breathing techniques, then transitions to basic poses like downward dog and warrior,
and offer kindness.
And finally, ends with meditation.
This is a great way that they can build up their physical strength without overdoing or pushing their bodies, too much, but getting back to some of that maybe prior physical conditioning that they had going into cancer treatment.
1.9 million Americans are diagnosed with cancer each year. And while the fight is always tough, classes like this not only help patients physically, but also help researchers and doctors find more ways to help. Bill and Kendra show up each week, finding a way to heal and helping others do the same.
My cup is so full because I can remember sitting in a chemo chair across the street thinking, man, it would be really cool if somebody could teach yoga. And I didn't know that that person was going to be me.
For you.
Diego Gallegos, News 22.
But Raven, what do you have for the national weather forecast?
Yes, let's take a look at our first map. We're going to be seeing all around the nation the temperatures. We're going to be seeing a lot of 60s and 70 degrees. However, there are some unique cases like San Antonio and Houston in the 90s, and especially Phoenix, 99 degrees, nearly 100, like they usually are. Looking at the next map, we're going to be checking the wind speeds around the nation as well. Here in Wyoming and the Dakotas, as well as Nebraska, we're seeing high speeds of like the 30s. And in our area in New Mexico and some parts of Texas, we're going to be seeing 16 mile per hour winds, as well as 15 or around that area. Checking with the last map, we're going to be seeing a surface map and radar. We're going to be seeing some cold and warm fronts right here all along through Texas and New Mexico, which is causing this precipitation right here, which will be going to the northeast and going over to Santa Fe and Albuquerque. We are seeing some cold fronts coming in from the west all the way down to the next area, which is Virginia and the Carolinas. Now, I'll be back with your local forecast, so please don't go anywhere.
Fresh, traditional, original, the finest quality, and always tasty. Products that define a culinary culture and one of the greatest food capitals of the world. Follow the trails to Oishi, Tokyo on NHK World Japan.
Thursday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
I'm Eric Johnson, host of Garden Smart. Each week we travel the country north to south, east to west, exploring some of the most exciting gardens, as well as talking to industry horticulturalists about design principles, new plants, and also how you can be more successful with your home garden.
Saturday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our local temperatures at the moment. We are seeing 76 in Farmington, Santa Fe with 63, Clovis at 68, Socorro with 78, Albuquerque at 69, Gallup with 66, Ruidoso here with 61, Roswell 72, Las Cruces and Deming at 77. Tomorrow we are going to be seeing a different temperatures here. 77 for Farmington, Santa Fe with 71, Albuquerque 74, Clovis 79, 71 in Gallup, Ruidoso with 69, Roswell with 81, and 83 in Deming and Las Cruces, but there will be some storms in some places like Albuquerque, so be aware. Tonight for Alamogordo, we are seeing a low of 59 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy as well with a high of 80 degrees. And in Truth or Consequences, we're looking at some similar temperatures, 63 for our low, partly cloudy skies today and tomorrow, which is going to be more clouds, and 80 is the high. And then we're going to see Silver City, 58 for our low, partly cloudy skies, tomorrow 80 for the high, partly cloudy skies. And of course in Las Cruces, 63 for our low, partly cloudy skies, and and tomorrow we'll be having a high of 83 with sunny skies, so be careful. Now let's check back with Jade and Mikey.
And my favorite tennis player, Varvara Nikolaeva, is up next with sports.
Thank you, Mikey. Coming up in sports, the 2025 NFL season is heating up. Don't go too far because News 22 Sports is next.
The thought of getting rid of a vehicle you love but no longer need can conjure up mixed feelings. Lots of great memories of road trips, vacations, and special moments. But you're not really using it anymore and it's kind of taking up space. Here's the thought. Donate it to KRWG-Public Media. Proceeds support KRWG-TV, and you will have another great memory of that old thing. Get started at krwg.org. KRWG-Public Media, powered by you.
Having aired in the U.S. and internationally for over 3 decades, Wailana Yoga helped pioneer the modern-day yoga movement. With her clear and authentic instruction set against spectacular scenic backdrops and uplifting music, Wailana makes yoga easily accessible and enjoyable for people of all backgrounds and experience levels.
Sunday morning at 6:30 on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Varvara Nikolaeva and let's talk sports. Big swings and even bigger wins. New Mexico women's tennis team has a great start in Utah this week. Montana Parkinson-Leupold led the charge, making 2 straight set victories to punch her ticket to the main draw, where she will face Boise State's Carla Kriniak. Unfortunately, she couldn't make the same success in doubles this time. Parkinson-Leupold and Patton fell to the BYU team by a score 2-8. The Aggies are back on court today, ready to keep their winning streak alive. New Mexico State men's and women's golf teams performed at the NB3 match play this week. Both squads competed in 36 holes match play against the top programs from across the country. Leading the men's team was a sophomore Mateo Payan, who earned 2 dominant victories, including a 7-6 win over Oregon's Casper Nerpin, helping the Aggies edge Oregon 3-2. On the women's side, senior Emma Bunch and freshman Riley Salome each secured key points, with Salome defeating a nationally ranked opponent from Texas A&M. And that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead on News 22, Raven will be back to take a look at your 5-day weather forecast.
PBS News, providing trusted coverage in a rapidly moving news cycle.
The Supreme Court temporarily barred the Trump administration from deporting Venezuelan migrants.
And diving deeper into critical issues.
Over the past 15 years, pedestrian and cyclist deaths on our roads have increased dramatically.
Every year in the United States, as many as 1 billion birds die while migrating.
And the way that we live, having windows, is killing birds.
Weekends at 6:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Thousands of people have come here to the Centre of Seoul this evening. They have come to celebrate the newly elected president, Lee Jae-myung.
He's been firing rubber bullets at the direction of the crowd, and it shows you just how volatile the situation is.
We're seeing scenes of destruction like this one across Mandalay, and the reality on the ground is there just aren't enough pairs of hands.
Given the scale of the attacks we've seen over the past 48 hours, it doesn't feel like we're in ceasefire territory.
Sure. Raven, what do you have for our 5-day forecast?
Well, unlike Bob's painting about winter, it is still autumn around here. We are going to be seeing sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 83 and 64 for our low. However, the more we progress through the end of the week, we are seeing more cloud cover through Friday and Saturday with highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. On Sunday, we are going to be seeing some storms, rain, and partly cloudy skies with 74 as the high, 57 for our low. And on Monday, we are going to be seeing 80 as the high and 58 for the low. Same partly cloudy skies, storms, and rain possibly.
Definitely looking forward to that rain.
For sure.
And that's all for News 22 Wednesday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news, but don't go too far because Noticias 22 en Español is next with Yoredi Chinchilla. I'm Jade Mata Ornelas.
And I'm Mikey Tonko, and from the whole News 22 team, Jade, Raven, Varvara, and myself, have a wonderful night.